1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I shouldn't count. Nobody cares when I count. But yeah, I'm back to streaming, so. Alright, let's see if anybody's active. So nobody's watching. It's been 27 seconds in. Nobody's watching. I just sent out the link to some people. I don't know who's going to show up. I don't know how long I'm going to last. If nobody's here, then I'm going to go away. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to go away. If nobody's here. Actually, maybe I'll just stay for a bit and see what happens. But yeah. Let's see if anyone comes in. There is currently 0 people watching a minute in. You know, it's really tough to talk to nobody because you don't know what nobody thinks. Because if nobody's out there, if nobody's watching your streams, and I mean, you usually want the opinion of the people. But if there's no people to have an opinion of, then what can you do? I mean, if there's nobody out there with people to get an opinion, then what can you really do? All you can do is just talk and hope that somebody comes along. But if nobody comes along, then what can you do about it? I don't know. I mean, all I can do right now is wait. Oh, all right. I have one person in. It's you ever seen? He says, "Hey Jay, what's happening? Good to see you. Nothing much. Just streaming for the first time in a long time. I'm doing good. Thank you for watching. You ever seen? And I'm glad you're doing well, and I hope that everything continues to go well with you. So yes." Thank you for being the first watcher of this stream and letting me know that there's somebody out there that is watching the stream. Maybe in a short while there'll be more people watching, but it seems like you're the only person that's watching so far. And so far, and the ever seems to, hell yeah, yes, I'm back to streaming. So at least for this short while, don't know how long I'll go, but determines how popular this thing gets. Maybe I'll do a short stream. I don't know. It's been a while, so yeah. So nothing's inserted and nothing's unclear. So just waiting around. So what are you up to? You ever seen doing anything cool? Joey says, "Howdy food review." What the hell's a howdy? What's a howdy, Joey? What's a howdy food review? I don't know what a howdy food review is. Let me see. You ever seen says, "How was your day?" My day was right, all right. You also says Joey numbers. Yes, there is now 2 people that are now watching the stream. It's about 3 minutes and 37 seconds in, and at least 2 people watching the stream. I don't know how many more people are gonna watch, but yeah. So I can just say that at least 2 people watch the stream right now. Maybe I'll have a guest on. I'm not sure, but let's see what happens. Because I don't know what's gonna happen. So let's see what happens. It's only 4 minutes in. Joey is not telling me what a howdy. Oh, I think he meant to say hi food review, but I'm not a food review channel really. Or he. So Joey says, "Would you get a Matman NFT or would you a Matman NFT or wait MMF no MM NFT like." Well, I guess I would give MMFT NFT if he wanted one. I know NFTs, those non-fungible tokens, are weird things. Maybe they make a good Christmas present. I'm not sure. But maybe all the people out there, maybe all the people that are watching are gonna want NFTs. I'm not sure. You ever see it says, like the necklace? Uh, Thank you. Oh, yes, the necklace was showing. The necklace I usually wear all the time. So, yes, it's out here for whatever. Yeah, it just popped up. So, thanks. All right, so Joey says NFT sucks. Uh, yeah, I've heard a lot of people be confused by them. They don't know what it is really because it's not really like a stock or a crypto coin. It's just some sort of, I don't know, some weird image that is worth money and people put value in them. And I don't really get them myself. I don't get these non-fungible tokens. There's a whole system to do them. I don't know. They're just somehow worth tons of money somehow, some way, but I'm not really sure. But NFTs are here, and some people really like to get them because they're worth some money somehow, some way. I'm not really sure why people think NFTs are good or anything like that. But Joey says, I steal NFTs. So, Joey, what NFTs have you stolen so far? Uh, you can tell us. I'm not the police. I won't send you to jail. I promise you that. I'm not gonna snitch you out for your theft of NFTs. So go on and say what you have to say, Joey, about which NFTs are you stealing. Share your stories. No one's going to cop you out to the cops, I think. Joey says, carry NFT. There's a carry NFT. Monkey ones. Which monkey ones you have? I'm sure there's 1,000 monkey NFTs out there because it seems like people would really like to make NFTs about monkeys. I'm not sure. So which monkey NFT are you talking about? And what carry NFT are you talking about? And why would someone make a carry NFT? You ever seen How's the Basement doing, Jay? It's fine. It's always being a basement. So that's the update on the basement. The basement is still a basement. Nothing really new has changed so far. Nothing really to report about it. So yeah. Joey says the smoking ones. You have smoking NFTs. What kind of smoking NFTs do you have? I think you can make about like some sort of NFT about almost anything, but I'm not really sure. Like I don't understand NFTs myself. I don't buy them really. I don't make them. I don't know how to make them. So I'm just as confused and confuddled by the world of NFTs as Joey is. So. All right, so Joey says, do a 2-minute book review on one of them books behind you. Let's see. Oh, what's the picture behind me? That picture is a picture of me in college, uh, running track. So that's what it is. A picture of me running track. I guess I can give you a closer view. Let's hope it doesn't shine. So there it is. It's me running track. So in college. So there's just a giant picture of me running track. So there it is. Okay. So Joey. So Joey says a J Andrew NFT. I don't know who it. Joey, I did not go to Rutgers. I went to school in New Jersey, but I didn't go to Rutgers though. Hello, Rotting Pumpkin. Howdy. Hello, Pixel Protocol. He says, I want a J Andrew NFT. I don't know I don't know who's gonna create a J Andrew NFT because I don't know how to make them. Rotting Pumpkin says, what a hunk. Okay. You ever seen this? Damn, Jay's a Spartan. Well, I only go about that. So I guess Joey wanted a book review of one of the books. I think I can do that. Just give me a second. All right. All right. So. All right. So Joey says, make the stonks stop bleeding. Well, when there's inflation, some of the stonks can't stop bleeding. So, so I think it'll take a while, or maybe it'll go up quickly. So I guess one book I can do a book review of is that I read of. So this goes to show you I do read books. I guess I could do The Disaster Artist, which I read. The Disaster Artist, it's made by the guy that was in the room, Greg Sestero, and his dealings with Tommy Wiseau. It was a pretty interesting book. It shows how crazy it was to make The Room. I mean, it's pretty easy to read. I mean, I think I'm bad at book reviews, but I'm gonna try my best at doing this. So it just mentions how weird Tommy Wiseau was. It just mentioned Greg Sestero and his relationship with Tommy Wiseau. Just cause two players says the government can't have my money. I earned it. Who is talking about the government? Who's going to talk about the government? Who talks about the government stealing your money? Just cause two player. I didn't say anything about taxes or anything like that. Rotting Pumpkin goes, the Matt Man's gonna watch the movie in 10 years. No spoilers, please. Well, okay. So, you ever seen says lips closed. Just cause two player, one of your videos. Which one? What are you talking about? Which video are you talking about? Solstice, he says, what's that behind you? Like I said earlier in the stream, that's a picture of me running track. So I guess I will continue with my book review. As crappy as it is, I mean, I think one thing I remember was Tommy Wiseau being kind of a jerk to Greg. But somehow they got through it, I guess. So I'm not going to try to spoil too much because you ever seen's going to see this movie in like 10 years. Joey goes, a shout out to Joshua Jerry. Joshua Jerry has never viewed one of my streams, so I don't know if he's ever going to show up. But I guess a shout out to him, Joshua Jerry. Maybe one day he will show up. I don't know. But we'll see. So, yes. I guess you guys can continue to give shouts. Shout out to the two people that are watching. It's about 14 minutes in. A lot longer than I thought. I didn't think this was going to be an entertaining one, but I guess people are being entertained because they're still here. Maybe I should read this book again because I don't remember. Well, I do remember some of it. You ever seen Joshua loves that Mountain Dew? He's Shane's brother. So does Shane love Mountain Dew? I'm not entirely sure with what Shane's favorite drink is, favorite soda drink. So maybe Shane is a big Mountain Dew lover. I'm not really sure about that. So You know, Joey says rate the book out of 2000. I guess I would rate it about 1990. It's a pretty good book. You ever seen says looks like a good book? Mount Lightning. Yeah, it is a pretty good book. One thing, yeah, that's highlighted in this book is how mysterious Tommy Wiseau is. And then I think later in the book it is revealed that he owns like a bunch of apartment buildings somehow. Yeah, but it's always, because one thing about the room is a self-funded project for the most part. I think Tommy continuously got money somehow, and that's why this crappy movie kept being made, is because Tommy somehow found some money, I think. Or maybe I'm not remembering right, but I think he somehow got some money, but they didn't use the money correctly. So yeah. All right. So enough of me just staring into space. I didn't want to spoil too much of this book because I know the Matt Man's gonna watch this in 10 years or so. So I don't want to spoil too much of it. Rotting Pumpkin says, "Does this book involve any magic tricks or loss of appendages?" Not really. I don't think there's much magic tricks or anything like that. Oh yeah, I'll give a little reading of what was the most wasteful aspect of the room. Probably the most wasteful and pointless aspect of the room's production was Tommy's decision to simultaneously shoot his movie with both a 35mm film camera and a high definition camera. In 2002, an HD and 35mm film camera cost around $250,000 combined. Yeah, so $250,000. The lenses ran from 20,000 to 40,000 a piece, and of course, you had to hire an entirely different crew to operate this stuff. Tommy had a mount constructed that was able to accommodate both the 35mm camera and the HD camera at the same time, meaning Tommy needed two different crews and two different lighting systems on set at all times. The film veterans on set had no idea why Tommy was doing this. Tommy was doing this because he wanted to be the first filmmaker to ever do so. He never stopped to ask himself why no one else had tried. So yes, so yes, even though he had both, even though the movies were shot with a 35mm camera and an HD camera, it was still a bunch of crap. I mean, they spent like over $250,000 just filming it this way, and nobody understood why. Pixel Perka said he did not hit her. He did not. You ever see this? Tommy wore many hats. Yes, he wore many hats. Maybe too many hats. I'm not sure. Rotting Pumpkin says the man is a visionary. I guess he was a visionary enough to film with both a 35mm camera and an HD camera, even though nobody understood why. But I guess he just wanted to show his vision to the world, a vision of crap. And that is why he filmed it that way. So, Callie, hello, Callie. Callie says, any word about klutzy? Who the hell's klutzy? Rotting Pumpkin says, if Tarantino did that shit, y'all be calling it genius. I don't know about that. I mean, if you shoot, would anyone really notice if Tarantino did it? I mean, wouldn't Tarantino actually do it kind of good? That you wouldn't notice it? But with Tommy Wiseau, you would notice everything because it probably wouldn't be done right. It'd probably be like, they wouldn't have much time to film or edit or all that kind of shit because there's a lot that goes into editing and filming and camera shots. So it's probably more noticed in a Tommy Wiseau film because it's done pretty cheaply and pretty, well, it's done under a short time frame, I guess. Uh, DSMV says, "What is your mental health status?" It is pretty good. Callie says, "Rate MM fit from his last video." It was decent. You ever seen says, "Did Tommy slap Greg around?" I think he yelled at Greg sometimes, but he never slapped him around, I think. Well, maybe he got. I think. Oh yeah, they fought in the movie. I think. Rotting Pumpkin says, "Klutzy the Clown is a Canadian treasure." Well, I'm not a Canadian, so I wouldn't really know about it. Shout out to the 4 people that are watching. It's 21 minutes in. 21 minutes in. And somehow I didn't end the stream yet. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. But Klutzy the Clown is a Canadian treasure. And that will be my banner. Klutzy the Clown, whoever he is a Canadian treasure. And that is said by Roddy Pumpkin. You ever seen says, DSMV says, "What's your favorite song?" My favorite song is Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. Actually, just kidding. That's too common of a song to really like, to really be my favorite. Because everybody knows Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. Everybody. That's like saying Stairway to Heaven's your favorite song. Everybody knows that song. What's my favorite song? That's a tough one. I guess my favorite Led Zeppelin song was always Achilles' Last Stand. That's not my favorite song overall, but I guess my favorite Zeppelin song is Achilles' Last Stand. I've always liked the drumming and all that shit that went on with that. So I can give you my favorite Zeppelin song, but not really my favorite song overall. I would play that song, but then I would probably be hit with like a copyright strike or something. You know how it is. Hello, Hyperspace. How's it going? YouTube, these days they're always about copyright strikes on whatever you want to just play a little song or something. Like somebody's going to flag it or something automatically. Someone's going to just hit you with it, even though you don't intend to really you're not really trying to make money off of it, and I'm not really going to try to make money off playing like something like a Led Zeppelin song because I know it's like nobody's really watching, so nobody's really going to give me the money, that kind of thing. But YouTube just likes to strike little things. They're big into copyright strikes. They really feel like, that's the way to protect their product. I guess, say to all the corporate guys, "Hey, corporate guys, we got your back. Nobody's playing your shit. They have to pay for it. And if they don't pay, then we're going to strike them down." I mean, but is that, really the way to go? I don't think so. Hyperspace is good. Thanks. Yourself? I'm doing good. I'm just doing a short stream, seeing what I can do here, talking to whoever is watching me. Also, Klutzy the Clown is a Canadian treasure. Whoever the hell that is. I'm not really sure who Klutzy the Clown is. Klutzy the Clown is Klutzy the Clown. He's some sort of Canadian treasure love-making machine, I think. He's probably a sex machine or something. I'm not really sure. I'm not Klutzy the Clown. Hyperspaces, have you spoken to Eric recently? Ha ha ha. No, I've not really spoken to Eric McHenry in recent times. Maybe I should check out some of his videos. I did watch one video where he gives shootouts. He actually meant to say shoutouts, but he said, "I want to give a big shootout to everybody." But yeah, I think I should try to see more Eric McHenry videos and see what's going on. He's probably still in this room reviewing movies or trying to review movies. I'm not sure, but he's just still being Eric McHenry. Or maybe Eric McHenry should meet Klutzy the Clown, whoever the hell that is. Maybe Eric McHenry and Klutzy the Clown can be a dynamic duo. You ever see this? A lot. Good old shootouts. Yes, I'm going to give you a shootout. Actually, no. I can't give any shootouts because that may be against the law. Because nobody wants shootouts, especially these days when kids are always shooting places up or something. Or someone's shooting places up. Hyperspace. Ha, classic. His videos are getting so boring now. I guess, yeah, it can be a little tough to stomach sometimes because he keeps talking about the same things. Joey with the number says he's giving Vanessa Huggins facts. Vanessa Huggins facts. Oh my God. He's trying to give all those facts about all them Disney artists or Disney has-beens. I don't know, all those Disney girls, but who really cares? Who really watches Disney unless you're like some sort of preteen? I'm not really watching Disney, really. I mean, there's a lot of like preteen shows on there that are not interesting, so they don't really appeal to me. Hyperspaces. He done Taylor Swift facts the other day. Taylor Swift? Taylor Swift? Oh, come on now. Who really cares about Taylor Swift facts? Hyperspaces says, what's the point? I guess there is a point if you're really into hearing about Taylor Swift facts or Vanessa Huggins facts. But at this point in time, I'm not really interested in hearing facts about either one of them because what are they going to say? Taylor Swift's favorite color is like blue or it's white. It's like, who cares? Vanessa Huggins' favorite animal is a kangaroo. Like, who cares? Who cares if Vanessa Huggins likes a kangaroo or starred in some High School Musical movie? It's like, who cares? That's not really interesting. What's interesting about Eric McHenry in his room just shouting off some Taylor Swift facts or shouting off some Vanessa Huggins facts? I don't know. Like, what's the point? Yes, hyperspaces, what's the point? Maybe it would be better if somebody said some Klutzy the Clown facts, because Klutzy the Clown sounds like an interesting person to talk about because he is a Canadian treasure. I mean, do you know who Klutzy the Clown is? I said like Cutsy the Clown, or Klutzy is a bit of a tongue twister. Klutzy, 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 Klutzy. Klutzy the Clown. It kind of sounds like a bootleg Krusty the Clown. Hyperspace says he's done his favorite books, films, and shows like over 100 times now. Well, I guess the man's tastes continue to change. So if the man is changing in his tastes of his favorite books, films, and shows, then of course you're going to do a new update if you're constantly changing what you like. Because he wouldn't give the same list over and over again, would he? He's going to update it. He's going to say what new things he likes, what new things he's watched. That's Eric McHenry's way. He's always updating on new things that he is doing, I think. Hyperspaces, haha, very true. Silly me. Callie says, Klutzy touch. There you go, Camp. That sounds rather unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that, Callie. Maybe Klutzy's just a big toucher, and that does not sound like a good thing. Yeah. Drink Up says he did. Joey says, would you Klutzy? What does Klutzy even look like? I don't know what Klutzy looked like. All I know is that he's a Canadian treasure, or she, or whatever. But I don't know who the hell Klutzy the Clown is. I have no idea who this Canadian treasure is. Who is Klutzy the Clown? I don't know. I really don't know who Klutzy the Clown is. Like, who is Klutzy the Clown? Drink Up says Jay's room is incredibly white. Maybe it's a camera I'm on, or maybe the room's just really bright. Because I'm not on. The last time I did like a stream, I was using a different laptop. Like, this laptop is actually a newer laptop that I use for work. But now, on the other, like the last time I did a stream, I had an older laptop that. Yeah, so I guess the camera quality has maybe declined a bit. I think, or maybe the lights are too bright or something. Because I'm using a different camera. This is the default laptop camera for this Dell Inspiron 15-3000. So, I mean, it does look a little too bright. I'll be honest about that. I mean, I do think, like, this is the first time I'm really doing a stream on this laptop and with this camera, this default camera. And it does look like, I think my older streams, they did have a little more quality. Well, the camera, because this is the first time I'm using this camera, and it is a little bright. I'm not really sure. So maybe I'll get a different camera, or maybe I'll do something else. But I do think the stream quality the camera quality has declined a bit, even though this is a newer computer. But this is more of a work thing, so let me see how one of my old streams looks. When's the last time? I did one 3 months ago, so. So, yeah. Or maybe my old stream was just as crappy too, and I didn't notice. I think my old stream, like, the camera quality was just as crappy too. I'm not really sure. Oh, Hyperspaces looks good to me. Well, yeah, I guess it's all right. Hyperspaces, we need to get Eric on another live stream. You did it the other time. How did you even manage to call him up and get him on? Well, the thing about it, it wasn't even me. It was his friends who had his number that brought him up, and he agreed to do it somehow. And usually he's never on live streams, but people who knew him in real life somehow decided to call him, and he decided to show up. So that's how it happened. That's how it happened the last time, Hyperspace. Like, I never called Eric because I don't have Eric's number. Eric's friends got his number, and they called him, and he agreed to be on it. So that's it. So I just got lucky that time. I personally, I didn't give him a call. We never exchanged phone numbers or anything like that. So that's how it happened. DSMV says, what is your favorite activity? Well, sometimes I do like to run. Sometimes I do like to write poems and perform them. Joey says, would you Nancy Reagan? No, I would not Nancy Reagan. I never thought Nancy Reagan was attractive. Always looked like an old skeleton. But then again, she was always 100 years old when me and her lived in the same time frame. It's not like Nancy Reagan was ever really hot, when I really saw her. She's just an old lady. Hyperspace. Would you ever be up for meeting Eric in real life? I would be up for it. I mean, if I ever go to California, wherever the hell he lives, then I would be up for meeting Eric in real life. I wouldn't be opposed to it. It's not like I'm gonna be like, no, I'm not gonna meet this guy. No, I would meet him and see how he is in real life. Hyperspace, are you still in contact with those people? Not really. I guess I could. No, the reason. I mean, I could talk to them. I could reach out to them. The reason why, I got in contact with those people is because I think they commented on one of my Eric McHenry streams, and that's how. And we set something up. I think I talked to them. I talked to them on Instagram or something like that. I don't really recall, so but I could check that out. But yeah, it's like, but here I am again. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, I could reach out to them. Hyperspace, are you invited to his 35th birthday party? That's like a couple years from now, and I haven't heard anything about it yet, but I guess if he invited me, I might go if I have the time or money to go out to California. I'm not really sure yet. So Noel is here. Hey, hello, Noel. How are you doing, Noel? Joey with the number says he asked me how I planned his next 7 birthdays. Well, Joey, what answer did you give him? Drink Up says Jay's buying me some new legs for Christmas. Drink Up, why do you need legs? Hyperspace says he's getting a hut in the woods or something. Me and Callis are invited. Why would Eric McHenry buy a hut in the woods? I don't get that. He does not seem like he does not seem like someone that would like to be in the outdoors. Suck on. I see. Yeah. Oh, calm. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why Eric McHenry would be in the woods. He does not seem like a man that would be wanting to be in the great outdoors. So yeah, I mean it's baffling to me why Eric McHenry would want to be out in the woods and party, but I guess you never know with Eric McHenry. So shout out to the 2 people that are watching. We're about 38 minutes in. I don't even know how we've gone this far. Hyperspaces. We keep saying he should get some strippers. Well, did he like that idea? Was he interested in that idea? DSMB says, "Do you like?" No, I do not like that. I don't like that at all. I'm not into it. I know what you're saying. I know what your little secret word is, but I'm not interested in that at all. Oh, he says, cheese pizza. I like cheese pizza. But, there's always been some trolls around that like to say CP to mean bad things. So, I don't know, you're trying. But I do like cheese pizza. Cheese pizza is pretty good. It's pretty good. Hyperspaces, no, he didn't like it. So, Eric McHenry did not like the idea of getting strippers, even though it's not like he's paying for sex or anything like that. He's just paying for some strippers. Like, well, did he ever mention why he did not like the idea of getting strippers? That Eric McHenry? All right, so somebody was mentioning in one of my prior streams that we need a stream talking about the decline of Pizza Hut. What is going on with that company? So I guess for next time I can do a stream devoted to the decline of Pizza Hut and why it sucks so bad now. So I guess I'll be looking for people to talk about why Pizza Hut sucks so much. It's probably not going to be done on this stream because I completely forgot about that idea. That idea was like 3 months ago, but I was interested in doing it, and say why is Pizza Hut so bad now? So yes, so I mean, cheese pizza is good, but is it really good when it comes from Pizza Hut? I mean, it's been a long time since I eaten Pizza Hut. I don't remember the last time I ate Pizza Hut, but it's been a long time. I think for good reason too. It probably doesn't taste as good anymore. Maybe one day I'll try it out and see why it tastes so bad. Hyperspace is pineapple on pizza. um, I guess it's okay. I know it's a controversial thing. This pineapple on pizza, like people, it's controversial because they feel like sweet stuff shouldn't be on a pizza. I mean, I guess it's okay. I don't have a personal problem with it, but I know people have like vendettas against pineapple on pizza. So yeah. So yeah. So, uh, what do you guys think of pineapple on pizza? I think it's a little odd, but it's okay. I don't hate it, but it wouldn't be my go to pizza kind of thing. Hyperspaces, I like it. So hyperspace. When's the first time you had pineapple on pizza, and why do you like it? Joey's number says I like this seems like a troll comment from Joey, but he's saying I like Rick's on pizza, but I know what he's saying, so I know he's trying to get me to say it, but I'm not gonna do it. But Joey, unlike the others, is not a bad troll, or he's not really trying to troll me, but I get the joke. Hyperspace just always had it on pizza. That's pretty interesting. Pineapple on pizza seems like more of a modern thing, like it just came out, I guess, within the past 20 years or so. But it seems like pineapple pizza has been around a long time. I don't know how it's been around a long time, but it is. But is it a Canadian treasure like Klutzy the Clown? Probably not. Probably not. So, so yes, for what uh, Hyperspaces, what are your plans for Christmas? I guess my plans for Christmas are just to spend time with family. That's it, and get some presents. That's pretty much it. That's how it always is every Christmas or so. So, what are your plans for Christmas, Hyperspace? What are your guys' plans for Christmas? Is somebody gonna have pineapple pizza for Christmas? Well, are you? It seems like I did a stream like near Christmas time last year, and I can't believe how fast time has gone. It doesn't seem like it still feels like, Christmas 2020 was just here, just like a couple weeks ago or something. But now we're in like Christmas 2021 again. But how? How are we almost in 2022? It like last year it seemed like, we were still in 2020 and with all the COVID stuff that was happening. But now it seems like we're about to reach 2021 and 2022 is here. It's amazing how fast time has gone. Hyperspace says he's seeing some family, but not all family because COVID is getting bad again. Yes, somehow COVID is getting really bad again. So you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful because Omicron is in the air and it's looking to destroy people. So welcome to I am unfriend me on Instagram. I am done. Hi. Hello, long Instagram name. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for watching. There's 3 people that are watching now. Somehow we're approaching the 45-minute mark. I really didn't think we'd go on that long, but here we are, rocking and rolling. 45 minutes in the stream somehow. Hyperspaces, are you vaccinated? Yes, I am. I've had both shots. I'll probably get a booster soon, but yes, I am fully vaccinated. So I'm not an anti-vax person or anything like that. So yeah, I've got both shots in me, and it went pretty good. It went all right. I didn't really get sick. My arm just hurt for a bit, but I had no side effects really. So yeah. Hyperspaces, what are your thoughts on unvaccinated people? Well, I mean, I think, you're putting yourself a little more at risk if you're unvaccinated, because it seems like it depends. COVID's like a tricky thing. Like, you can get COVID and you can be okay, but if you're not vaccinated and you get COVID, then you could possibly be hit hard, not necessarily die, but you can get really sick. So I mean, vaccines, they do kind of help against COVID. I know everything's not 100% guaranteed. You can still get like the booster and the 2 shots and still get COVID, but at least like things will be a bit more subdued than if you are completely unvaccinated, because there have been some unvaccinated people that have really suffered, and gotten really sick. So I just see vaccines as more of a protection than, like, and also, if there's more vaccinated people, then it can slow down the spread. That's the thing. It's not really like if there's still a lot of unvaccinated people out there, then COVID can just linger around. And I feel like it would be better if a grand majority of people got vaccinated if they could, because then the spread would slow down, and maybe we could actually go past all of this COVID things that are going on, and life can return to somewhat more normality, even though there's a lot of people out there that really think COVID is over. They think it's over, so they're not taking care of, putting on masks and stuff like that. But they're just, yeah, so it would be a lot better if you're vaccinated. Like, I don't hate unvaccinated people, but it's like, it's not, I just see vaccines as more of a help than something that's going to hinder you at this point in time. I know you can get like hyperspaces. I'm not vaccinated. I've had COVID. It was pretty bad. Hopefully, I don't get it again. But I don't want the vaccine because I don't like the government telling me what to do. Well, yes, I do see that like a lot of people they think they shouldn't get vaccinated because they don't want the government telling them what to do. But I think this is more of doctors telling you what to do instead of the government. I know the government is trying to encourage you to get the vaccine, but it seems like it's more like doctors, health officials are saying, hey, you should get the vaccine so you don't get sick. That's the main thing. I know like COVID is a tricky thing, and it's possible you can never get vaccinated but still be okay. But I mean, do you really want to take that risk? Because you never know with something like COVID. If you get COVID, you can get it really bad, or you can get it like not so bad. I mean, it just depends on like how your health is and all that, but you never know. I personally feel like being vaccinated is more of like a protection against COVID, because COVID, if you get it really bad, it does not sound like a good thing. It can really like mess up your lungs and stuff like that. So you don't, you never know with COVID. You just never know. But I'm not really trying to be hateful towards anyone if they didn't get vaccinated. It's just it's just a tricky thing. But I think it'd be more helpful if more people got vaccinated, so we can stop the spread and like things can go back to normal. Random question. But who do you live with, or do you live alone? Well, right now I live with my family, but I don't spend my entire time here. Half the other time I do spend it with my girlfriend. Also, I don't earn that much money at the moment to really go off alone. Like, I live in an expensive area, an expensive state called New Jersey. It's close to New York, and like the prices are really high. So eventually, as I expand, get more money in my career, I'll probably move out. And so hopefully, I'm hoping the way my career is going, it could be sooner rather than later. But yeah, but but it's not like but I have a lot of autonomy, and I'm not here half the time though. Like, I spend probably about, I would say, like 60% of the time here, and the other 40% probably with my girlfriend or at work. Hyperspaces, you should do a live stream with your girlfriend sometime. That wouldn't be a bad idea, but I don't know if she would really be into all this YouTube things, because it's like, I know she's not really fond of the internet sometimes. She wouldn't understand all these trolls going around and saying all these nasty things to people, and she would not get it. There's some people that understand the internet and all the trolling, but then there's other people that don't really get the trolling. They get too sucked into it. They get too wrapped up in it. Like me, if somebody trolls, I'll just, it's whatever. It's not, it's not really a big deal to me. But the other people, it's like, oh my God, somebody's insulting me. I have to really, be, I have to react against this person. I have to make myself look bigger than this person. I have to be like, I'm not a person, that's going to get fooled by this random person that's making fun of me. Fuck you. That kind of thing. But I don't take it too seriously. It is what it is. People say some nasty things, but you just can't let it get to you, because if you let trolling get to you, then it's like they kind of win. But it's like, who cares? Who cares if somebody's going to insult you or say some bad things about you? You just can't let it get you down, because there's so much more serious things that are going on in life that, you shouldn't really worry about whether someone on the internet is trolling you. You should not worry about that at all. Hyperspace, does she watch your live stream sometimes? She's not really into watching much YouTube, so I don't know. She's not really into watching much YouTube. She doesn't really watch my live streams, but I don't really care about that. I know this YouTube thing is more of a hobby, but maybe I should tell her to watch my live streams one day. But I think she would find, some of the trolling aspects of it weird. But maybe one day I'll tell her. I don't know if she would get this whole internet thing with all those trolls, because there have been some trolls sometimes that just spout out the N-word or that kind of shit. It's like, who cares? But maybe one day. Hyperspaces, fair enough. I wonder if Eric will ever get a girlfriend. I wonder so too, but I'm not sure. I don't know if he can find a girl that can relate to him. Eric McHenry is one person that he's pretty unique, but his social skills with girls are a little lacking. So I don't know if he, if he's going to go off and say the right things to a girl, act right with a girl, because he does have these high expectations of trying to get a girlfriend. Like, he wants to date a celebrity, some YouTube celebrity, even though he's not a YouTube celebrity himself. He doesn't have the pizzazz to really attract someone. And so it's a little difficult to tell. I mean, maybe if he lowered his expectations, maybe he can get somebody. But I guess at this point, I'm not really sure. Maybe he will never learn, or maybe he will get lucky sometime. I'm not sure. Hyperspaces, a job or a girlfriend? Wonder which he will get first. Now, that's a tricky question, but I think I think a job's more likely, even though that's unlikely. I think it's more likely that he will get a job than get a girlfriend. But he may surprise you. He may be like, I have a girlfriend. I got a girlfriend somehow. Maybe one day Eric McHenry will be a popular YouTube celebrity and some girl will be attracted to him in there. But I think it's probably more probable that he gets some low job. I know, some entry level job. And but I don't know if he really wants to work either. So I mean, it's tough, but I think a job's probably more likely than a girlfriend. That's my thoughts on the matter. So yes, Eric McHenry's a unique fellow, but I don't know if he'll get a job or a girlfriend first. I really don't know. Nobody can tell the future, and you never know of Eric. But I know if Eric has the skills to get either one of them at this point in time. That's just the honest truth. I mean, maybe he'll somehow straighten up and get a job and something of a girlfriend, but I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. So we're approaching the hour mark. I don't know how we lasted this long, but here we are, an hour in. Uh, Hello, Catherine Glenn. Welcome aboard. You're saying something I don't understand. I don't know if that's some sort of trolling joke or something. Something with tech in it. I know you're some sort of spam bot, but I don't understand what's going on. So, hello, welcome. I hope you enjoy the stream. I may end it soon. It's about an hour in. Maybe I should have had a guest on. If I had a guest on, maybe this thing could have continued going. But I didn't have a guest this time. Maybe next time I will have a guest. Maybe we'll talk about the decline of Pizza Hut and why Pizza Hut is so bad now. Maybe I have some experts on there saying why Pizza Hut declined so badly. I'm not sure yet. Maybe in a short while. But not now. Not now. Pizza Hut, the decline of Pizza Hut won't happen tonight, but it will happen eventually. So I'll let you guys know. Hyperspaces, what do you think of Shane Dawson? I've never really watched Shane Dawson, honestly. I don't have much of an opinion on him, so I've never really watched him, and I don't care to watch him. I'm not really into those big YouTube drama things, so I'm not interested in Shane Dawson. But honestly, I don't have much of an opinion of him. I don't hate him or anything, but I don't watch him, and I'm not really interested in watching him. I know he has some controversy behind him, but I'm not interested in his controversy or his drama or anything like that because I don't know, it's something that I'm not attracted to. I just don't care about Shane Dawson. Who do I normally watch? Well, it depends, but let's see. Let's look at my history. But let's see. All right, so recently, I've been watching some old wrestling clips. Let's see what else. Oh wait, channel. Let's see what the main one's watching. Okay. One great YouTuber that I've been watching is OKI's Weird Stories. It's about these interesting. He's done some interesting documentaries about people. Like he did an interesting documentary about John McAfee. He did an interesting documentary about Jacob Wall, this like right wing troll scammer kind of guy. He had like a 2 hour documentary about Jacob Wall, and I somehow watched it all because the guy's really interesting. He also did like an hour documentary about John McAfee, and that was interesting too. Yeah, sometimes I do watch Eric McHenry, like I said before. Let's see. Who else have been watching? I sometimes do watch some Beavis and Butthead clips. Let's see. Some wrestling ones. Hyperspace says, I like watching police interrogation videos. But yeah, sometimes I do like watching, you know, horror documentaries. I think like people like Barely Sociable, like people that do short documentaries about interesting, weird stuff like crypto and all that. I know if you've heard of Barely Sociable, he's pretty good. Um, so yeah, I mean that's what I've been watching so far. Um, okay, somehow we're an hour in. 3 people are watching. You ever seen since? Is Eric your favorite YouTuber? Hmm. Uh, there's moments when he's pretty interesting. There's moments when he's boring, but he's been a good. Uh, he's a decent watch when he wants to be. He's kind of funny in a way, but yeah. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna end the stream. Somehow we've reached an hour. I don't know why, and I don't know how, but I thank you all for watching. Have a good night, guys. It was nice being back on and talking to you. Good night.